It's Tommy fucking Shelby, and today I will analyze the body language of King Ragnar, the biggest Viking king, alright? He's a dominant man and we can learn a lot from his body language. So enjoy.
Or should we make any kind of deal with them?
We've lost nearly 1,000 men. We can't breach the city, and winter is coming. Do you need more reasons?
Why did they offer terms if they are so sure we cannot get into the city?
We have probably run out of food.
And we should let them starve.
Then
Right here you can see how he tries to say something. He wants to say something, you know, he raises his palm here. Kind of like, okay, I want to say something now. But no one's listening to him. No one's giving him attention. He is vulnerable right now because he got injured in the battle before. So his arm is kind of folded here. Kind of protecting this area right here, his vital organs. Not a good position to be in. He is injured, so it makes sense to have this. But if you're not injured, do not have this kind of posture where you fold your arms in front of your vital organs. It's just very bad look. Just little space he's taking up because of it, and it's a very, very vulnerable position he's in.
they will hate us even more.
Also have a look how he's instantly looking down, okay?
Then they will hate us even. Then they will.
Okay, right here, I couldn't catch it properly, but he looks down to the ground. You know, he tries to say something, raises his palm here, okay? No one's giving attention though, because, you know, he's in the position he's in. He's sitting, the only one sitting. He's making himself small here. He's pretty much not getting attention at all, because no one notices him because he's making himself so small. That's a problem if you make yourself small with your body language. And it's a very submissive move. You know, he tries to say something and instantly his eyes went to the floor. It's just very submissive, okay? It's like he's sorry for trying to say something, okay? Not a good move.
Hate us even more.
We'll hate us even more if we continue the siege.
And then right here, okay? They are all talking. Because he's injured, he makes himself small automatically, but instead of just keep sitting there, kind of being alright with not getting attention at all, he stands up, which is a very smart move. Because if he stands up, as you can see, he out of nowhere he takes up a lot of space. Okay, although his arms are still folded, when you stand up, especially when you put your hands on your knees, like in the Björn Ironside body language video, when you stand up by putting your hands on the knees, you instantly have like this, your elbows are kind of flared out and you look huge. You take up a shit ton of space, okay? And that's very powerful, okay? If you're not good at taking up space, standing up is very good. You just see how he's instantly way more present in the conversation, and he instantly gets kind of, people are switching now, starting to look at him because he's now indulging in this conversation by just taking up space.
I have something to say.
And then here, right here, just people are talking, and he just comes, steps in, and says, "Yeah, I have something to say now. Okay, you all be quiet. I'm saying something now. Okay, listen to me." Very dominant, very confident move. Okay, he's not like, "Hey, excuse me, could you be quiet for a second? I want to say a little thing." Okay, and he just goes in and is like, "Okay, I have something to say now. Okay, you shut up. I'm the boss now. I say something." Very dominant. Don't always ask for permission, okay? You're not a little kid who's asking his teacher to be able to go to the toilet. "Can I please maybe go to the toilet, teacher?" No, you fucking say what you want. You say it, and other people should listen to you, okay? This manner you should say stuff, okay? Just see how different his body language is now. Okay, it's still folding his arms here, but he's way more present by just indulging in this conversation, by just stepping in, dominant. "I have something to say." Switches the whole thing around. Instantly everyone's quiet, okay? Also, you can see how the body language of this guy instantly closed down, okay? He now sees King Ragnar stepping in. Instantly his body language went from alright with his arms by his side here, kind of having some space, instantly in little space. Okay, he wants to take up as little space as possible so he doesn't bother King Ragnar. Okay, that's the power of just dominantly saying what you mean. Also here, instantly looking down, submissive. The boss is talking now, and the attention is on him. Everyone's quiet, everyone's listening. That's what you get if you just say stuff without asking, okay? Instantly getting in there, alright?
I did not become ill because I aspired to be one. It came about because of...
Also here, the slow turn. Big men move at their own pace, very dominant.
other people's actions.
And then here, other people's actions, not with his words, not talking at someone directly, but then while saying that, just making extremely strong eye contact, making it so much more personal, alright? Saying it's other people's action, but everyone knows that, you know, she's kind of partaking in that. And then just strong eye contact. Just if you're in a group, you should always kind of want to have people get in there, right? Give people attention, have eye contact with everyone around you, so everyone's listening. All right, he starts with her here, strong eye contact, and you can see, if you have a look, this guy, if you see his eyes, that's what I was talking about with the prey versus predator thing. Okay, this kind of side look he's doing here, right? It just looks like a prey. If you always look into the sides, it's just, that's how prey works. You know, bunnies, the little bunnies have their eyes on the sides. Okay, that's prey stuff. Okay, predators have the eyes right here. Okay, she looks very much like a predator. Just strong eye contact here. Okay, he on the other hand just looks like prey. Okay, because he's looking to the sides. That's the thing. All right, if you look to the sides all the time, if you turn around, having a look if something coming, or I don't know, bike is coming from behind you or some shit, it looks like a prey. Okay, if you focus on the direction you're walking and your body's facing towards, you look like predator. You look more dangerous, and you look like someone should respect. Okay.
And I did not become...
Also here, a long eye contact, at least 4 seconds, because of some other people action. Strong eye contact here while saying it, and then just keep holding the eye contact, not being scared of looking people in the eyes. Okay, you shouldn't be.
I'm king out of ambition, but once again...
Then here also, you can just, I mean, very helpful here. He's not in a good position, his body language isn't great, but still his size is kind of helping him here, right? It's kind of supporting him. He's not having good body language, but because he's a big guy, he just instantly takes up more space, makes people listen to him more. It's very good. That's a benefit of lifting weights here. Instantly implements in your body language. Very powerful.
I had no choice. As a result of other people's actions.
And here again, the other people's actions, strong eye contact with him here. Okay, that was horrible. Strong eye contact with him. And you can just see how his posture, you know, his head is he looks like prey again, okay? I'm sorry, he looked like prey before, and now he looks like prey again, just because his head is tilted to the floor, and then he kind of looks up. He looks like, you know, asking for permission. He just looks very submissive here. Just looking with your head down and then your eyes up, just looks like a very submissive move. Okay, don't do it. All right, it's not good.
But nonetheless, I am king. King Ragnar. That is my name. King Ragnar.
And also you can just see how all of these people's attention is on him, just because he pretty much took up the middle. It's like a big dance floor, and everyone's just watching him dance in the middle, okay? Taking up the space in the middle so everyone's attention is on him is very smart. If he would have done the same stuff here, it wouldn't have the same kind of influence on people, because, you know, these people probably couldn't see them because of these two, and just by going into the center of everyone, it's just instantly way more attention on him.
What is a king?
And then here again, okay, that's the third person he just goes up to, having strong eye contact. He really, every main character he's talking to here, he just instantly goes up to them, having eye contact with them. That's how you talk in a group. Because if you only look to the ground, kind of not looking at anyone, people will get bored and stop listening to your words. And that's a very good way to just have people listen to you.
Do, yeah.
He rules.
Yes! Good! He rules! And as a ruler,
Here again, getting in her face, strong eye contact, embracing the silence. Okay, he's the one who's talking, no one else is talking. He dictates when it's silence or not. And instead of just filling the silence every time it comes up, he just embraces it. That's very, very good. Okay, big men are not scared of silence. They just, if it comes, if they don't know what to say, they just don't say anything. That's pretty obvious, but a lot of people are scared of silence. Okay, you shouldn't feel the need to fill silence. It's not necessary. All right.
Have the last say.
Me! Not you!
Also here, look at that. Okay.
Have the last.
Invading her personal space here, pretty much getting right at her ear, whispering so only she can hear what he says. Again, makes it way more personal. Invading her personal space, pretty much saying, okay, I can go up to you whenever I want to, I can be as near as I want to be. It's just very dominant. Okay, and also whispers are good, so she 100% listens to what he says. She pretty much has no other option. Okay, that's why whispers are so powerful, because even if you whisper in a not instantly in their ear, but just like you say something and then you whisper the next sentence, it's just people lean in to listen what you say, and then you just get way more attention instantly. It's very, very smart. Okay, if you implement whispers, sometimes it can be very, very useful.
Say.
Me! Not you! Not you! Not.
And here again, using the finger pointers, making it personal with everyone, pointing at people, just involving everyone so everyone's listening to him. Again, being in the center, kind of uses the space here to go around, get in people's face, whisper in their ears, and then just point at them aggressively. Although he's, make himself small here because he's injured, he's still, his feet, you can just see how dominant or how confident he usually is. His feet have a huge distance from each other. That's very confident right here. This guy in the back also has a good stance. I see a lot of men just having like their feet on feet. That's not good. You don't want to stand like that. Just have kind of a little bit of space, have a right stance, and then use the space you have. He just uses the whole thing, goes in everyone's face, points at everyone, involves everyone, so pretty much no one can just stop listening to him, because he all the time something is happening. Okay, now he's at her face, now is in his face. There's just, you have to listen to him just because there's always something happening. He's always in someone's face. Very, very good job.
Not you! And not you! You've all had your ideas, and they have all failed.
And then here again, raising his voice. A lot of difference also in his tonality. If he's not walking around doing stuff, then he's doing differences in his tonality. So again, something where people want to listen. And then make himself bigger here with his other arm. So let's say he wouldn't have been injured, alright? Just if this arm right here would be in the same distance as this arm, like roundabout is like that, you can just see how much more space he would be taking up. Okay, so he's probably used to having his arms like that. That's protecting his vital organs right here. It's just probably not a usual situation for him because he's not injured that often, but you can just see if he would have hit his arm like this, his body language would have been incredible. Okay, constantly would have taken up space, constantly would have been invading other people's space. He's just very confident, dominant guy. Okay, he's just King Ragnar. He's a big man.
I will not.
Then also here kind of breaking together because of his injury. Just, I know it's unfair to say, but if you're injured or if you're sick and you kind of have a position like this or body language like this, you probably notice that people are just kind of not giving you that much attention, or forget that you're in the room sometimes, or don't listen to you. Just treat you worse. I know it's a hard thing to say, and it's probably pretty tough to say because it's just not so nice, you know, you're injured, but it's just the difference in body language, okay? That's pretty much it, because he's right here forced to have a bad posture, bad body language, not bad posture. And instantly people are kind of, you know, the way she looked, he's kind of like, okay, should I help him now? He's breaking together here because of his injury. And people are instantly like, okay, that's weird now. You know, shouldn't he be like King Ragnar? Shouldn't he be walking around with pride, kind of just showing, kind of being the face of our group here? And then it's just a weird thing, okay? It's just a whole different thing, and people just treat you worse when you're sick just because of your body language. I know it's tough, but that's why you should always, when you're able to have good body language, you should make yourself big. You should do it as Ragnar did before, just without the arm on his stomach here, and then you're good. But that's the thing right here, okay? You just see their faces. It's just a different story. Right there, you can see, you know, he came closer, and I think she also came closer, kind of trying to help him. He pushed him away. I don't know if you can see it. Just have a look at this area right here. Let's see if I can catch it. Right there, okay? I hope you saw it. Pushing him away because it would be very, very vulnerable again in front of all these people needing help. It's like an old man. Why is that the leader? Okay, if he needs help with walking, it's just weird. Okay, that's why he pushed him away. But you can just see kind of the people are just looking at him differently. You know, they're trying to help him, but it's just not the same as if you would not be injured. So that's the thing. If you're sick or something, people will probably treat you lesser. Okay.
Now, there's no more discussion. We shall meet the Franks tomorrow.
Okay, I think that was it. Till next vid.